Back. Now on Wednesday at the launch of the Mamas, it was revealed that Trevor Noah would be the host for this year's event. The forthcoming MTV Africa Music Awards will be held in Johannesburg this year. The first list of nominees were announced at Constitution Hill in Braamfontein. Now the following insert looks at how African music and award ceremonies have grown over the years. Take a look at this insert by Tapelo Moela.
The tradition of music in Africa, given the massiveness of the continent, is historically ancient, rich and diverse, with different regions and nations that have many distinctive musical traditions. Africa's contemporary music scene is redefining the continent's creative landscape. With new generation of artists crafting anthems with international appeal, music is becoming a significant sector driving Africa's transformation.
The music scene in Africa is very vibrant right now. We're taking over the world, you know what I mean? I think international music, well, they've gone everywhere in the world, and I think, you know, right now they're really looking for a new sound, and Africans are in the lead. Obviously Nigerians are leading, but you know, I think South African hip-hop is also going to do a lot of amazing things, giving more platforms. I think we're in a good space, man. We have a bunch of great artists. It's never looked so vibrant before.
The artist that makes a great imprint globally, you know, is look at as an African artist. Though it's like South African artist, Nigerian, whatever. It's at the end of the day, we're all on the same mission, which is pretty much to take African music to all corners of the globe and turning African music into the mainstream music globally. You know, so it's a big thing, I think, for African music to have this kind of platform.
It's so amazing that all the other continents are stealing it, you know, and we can see it happening. You know what I mean? We found ourselves. We've decided that we are this and we make this instead of trying to take what it is that they do in other continents and fuse it with our sound. What we did is said, no, we do this, all right? And now these other continents are coming in and saying, let's take a bit of this and fuse it with us. You know what I'm saying? So we found the identity, and I think that's what should spread to every African artist there is. Wherever they go, whether they are in Africa or go outside of Africa, just do not lose the fact that you're African.
Once again highlighting the gold standard in music creativity and achievement, the 6th edition of the MTV Africa Music Award nominees were announced in Johannesburg recently. This has opened doors and brought in collaborations between artists in all parts of the continent.
Every year we try and reinvent how we showcase African talent. I think this year what's going to really stand out this year is collaborations, which collaborations on stage have proven off stage. You know, so you've seen guys like Diamond and Mafiki Zolo who've now moved off the Mama stage to collaborate off stage, and this is what we want to see. We want to see one Africa on stage. We want to see a celebration of talent. We want to see a celebration of different genres.
The past few years, our very own artists have been collaborating with artists from Africa. Platforms like the Mamas afforded musicians the chance to come together and work on a duo. Most popular nominated for a Mama this year is one with Nasty C, Casper and Davido. This comes at the time when Southern African artists are strengthening ties with their Western Africa counterparts. One notable artist who recently collaborated with AKA is Burna Boy and Deleuze on All Eyes on Me.
Techno from Nigeria, I think it's techno. He sings a song called Pana. Yeah, and then obviously Babes Otumo. I mean, you know, she came in here, she shook the building up. And then an artist called Lay Lizzy. He's a brand new artist coming straight out of Mozambique. Yeah, straight.
I've seen my house head brothers also. You know, of course, Black Coffee leading the pack. But I've seen Euphonic as well, working with some African artists. You know, and yeah, I guess I'm also going to be doing a couple of collabs with my boy Nag Music right here. We want to, it's funungena le Africa, you know, so the only way to do that is do a lot of collabs in Africa, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everything's always growing. Africa's the hub of culture, the hub of rhythm and the environment of music, so, you know, we're always going up. We're going to get right there.
Mamas 2016 will be celebrating African talent across 17 award categories, including Best Male, Female, Song and Collaboration. They reward musicians and achievers who have made an impact on African music and youth culture over the previous year.
Thing happening October 22nd, Ticket Pro Dome is going to be big. We have an exciting lineup of African talent already announced to perform. Of course, Trevor Noah is now announced as our host. I think it's going to be an amazing celebration of African talent, as we always do it. You know, we're now in Johannesburg, which is an amazing mecca of a city in terms of talent, creativity, and music. So we expect the event to even be bigger and better. And that's our job. We're going to stage an amazing event.
There you have it. The Mamas will be taking place at the Ticket Pro Dome in Johannesburg. For Morning Live, I am Tapelo Moela.